And just like the newspapers, we are going to be delivering some stories to you, thanks to a great group of guests here in the zone today. We'd like to welcome members of Comedysportz Indianapolis. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Hi.
Thank you.
We're so glad to have you guys here, but we are also happy to have our guests to help us with some storytelling. We have Hannah, Emmy, and Grace. Glad you guys are here.
So you guys do workshops. What do you got for us today?
Today we're going to be focusing on storytelling, but before I get into that, I want to talk about the 5 basics that any good improviser needs to really be paying attention to. The first one is to really listen and watch, because we don't work with the script, which means everybody else around you is your script, so pay attention to them. Number 2, we have to agree with each other. Otherwise, what happens is we end up arguing and nothing gets done. So in order for something to happen, we have to agree about it.
Just like Emily and I.
Right. The third thing is that we always work as a team. It's about all of us working together. It's not about any one of us as an individual, it's all of us.
Okay.
Number 4, we have to commit to what we're doing. So if we start a story, we want to see that story through to whatever it was going to be about. Number 5, have fun. Because it's supposed to be comedy, so you should be having fun with it.
Best rule of all.
It's easy.
Cool. So what we're going to do to start off with is a word at a time story. So we're going to be telling a story back and forth between Aaron and myself, one word at a time. Now, like any good story, we're going to try to get in all of those basic story elements. Every good story should have characters so that we know who the story is about. They need to have a place where it's happening, some kind of a setting, and they need to have some reason for doing it. They need to have the actions, the plot. So the characters, the setting, and the plot are the things we want to get in there.
Plot.
Yeah. So in order for us to tell a story, we need for this to be about something. So from anybody over here, what's something that you want to hear a story about?
A baby elephant.
A baby elephant.
Baby elephant.
Cool. I love elephants. All right, here we go. Once
There
was
a
baby
elephant
named
Harry
Harry
wanted
to
leave
his
jungle
home.
because
He
wasn't
happy
in
the
leaves,
and
grass.
he
Grabbed
his
satchel
or
bag,
and
quested
out
into
the
wilderness.
once
He
got
to
the
lake,
he
waded
into
the
water.
until
He
came
to
a
big.
alligator.
The
Alligator
said,
Harry
get
off
the
ground.
and
Come
with
me
to
the
city.
Harry
Did. All right.
That was awesome.
Great.
So we had somebody that the story was about.
Harry the
Harry.
elephant
We know where it was going on,
in the jungle.
right? And we know what he wanted and what he was doing.
Going to the city now.
Right. So those
Cool.
are the things we're trying to get out in a story.
Awesome.
So maybe we could try this with everybody working together.
With all of us?
definitely.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
I think so.
You guys ready?
You guys up for that challenge?
Cool.
All right. So I'll sit out this one so you guys can just take it over. We'll
Okay.
start with Aaron and we'll just keep going down the line.
Okay.
Give me a letter of the alphabet.
E.
E. All right. This is going to be a story about an eagle.
Okay.
A story about an eagle.
Terrence
Was a
Fat.
eagle.
He
needed
A home.
2.
Stay
the
night.
in the
1.
house.
that
Terrence
Live in
Was.
a
golf course.
so
he went
Outside.
to
Play.
Terrence
wanted a
Friend.
so
He
called
his mom.
Hello?
Hi.
said
Terrence
This is Terrence.
Okay, we'll go ahead and stop there.
so parents made a phone call to his mom to make some friends.
Right, right. And you may have noticed we had some times there when more than one word came out.
Yeah.
Like golf course,
yeah.
2 words. But it didn't stop the story because everybody worked together that even though we kind of broke the rules, We know we're a team, and we're going to go ahead and help get past that so that we
Right.
can get the story out as a group.
Now,
Cool.
I was really, sometimes I didn't know what to say, but because you said something, it kind of was, I was able to think of something else. Did she help you on some of your words that you could figure out? Yeah, it really was kind of a team activity.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Awesome.
And sometimes it helps, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they give you something that you weren't expecting at all. It
And
makes
then
you
you-
think a little bit more.
Right.
But that also makes it a much more interesting story because then you have to come up with something you wouldn't have said otherwise.
And then it's more fun.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. So do you have anything else for us?
Sure. There's another form of storytelling. We still want to get the same kind of things in there, the who, the what, and the where. But this time, we're going to let the three of you carry a lot of the story. The other three girls get to just fill in the blanks when you want them to. So why don't we get the three girls on the middle seats here and three of you standing behind them.
Stand there, I'll stand here.
All right, so what's going to happen is, if I point at Erin, she's going to be talking. But as long as I'm pointing, she can talk. If she wants for the next word to be filled in by Hannah, then she'll just tap Hannah on the shoulder, and you'll say the next word. Let's try just a sample sentence. Go ahead.
Yesterday I went to the store and bought a.
Cookie.
There you go. And that's how we're going to tell the story. Cool. All right?
So we're,
So give me a color.
Pink.
Pink. The first thing that I think of when I think of the color pink is a flamingo. So this is going to be a story about flamingos. We've got lots of animals in today.
Yeah.
All right, the flamingo story. Everybody ready?
Sally the flamingo was sad. She needed to find her,
A.
and the alphabet didn't start with A today, it started with C. Sally didn't know what to do.
So she decided that she would fly to another continent, which was really hard because flamingos can't fly.
So she needed to find a different way to get there.
So then she drove a car.
but Sally needed a friend to go with her. So she decided to take her trusty eagle to the store to pick up some food to take to the party.
But the party had so many more animals and she didn't know what to.
Do.
So she decided to go to the grocery store to buy some.
Cookies.
The cookies were delicious and offered her the sustenance she needed to continue.
But she decided, uh-oh, I need a shoe to get on the plane to go to the other continent. So she had to borrow a
Shoe.
from her mom. But guess what it was? A big, tall boot.
The boot was so big it could fit hundreds and hundreds of.
People.
The people were so angry that all the flamingos were in their giant.
Outfits.
But they looked so good in the outfits that the people didn't know what to do.
Now we all know that most flamingo wear spaceman outfits, but these outfits were very special. They were dressed like
Princesses.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Great job. Great job. So we told a story with a lot of characters, but we had one main character. We moved around to a lot of different places and did a lot of different things. That's great. And you all did it as a group. So
So I have a question. So what
Yeah.
happens when I get stumped? Like sometimes there's a point where I don't know what to do. How do I find something to say?
sometimes it's because you're thinking of too many things, and when you're improvising, that can be a problem. So usually, if you're just trying to improvise, we're just doing it for fun anyway. There's not a right or a wrong. So you just say the first thing that comes to your mind, and you don't overthink it. Just
Okay.
trust yourself. A word will come out, and you can make sense out of it.
Cool.
Okay.
Sometimes it's because you're really just not thinking of something. Your mind's just a little blank. That's when you rely on everybody else around you, just like you did with the ladies on the seats.
Yeah, so we've got a little bit more time. Do you have anything else for us?
Well, we could tell a very different kind of story where we act things out a little bit.
I would.
Let's
would
do
you guys
it.
want to do that?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Cool. Yeah, let's try it.
All right. So, tell you what, we're going to have the three of you act things out, but the three of them are going to be providing your voices. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Can you three do that? Yes. All you have to do is go along with what they say you're doing, and when they talk, you have to move your mouth like you're a puppet. Okay? I bet you can do it. So we need a place for this to happen. What is a place that you'd like to go but you've not been to before?
Do you have one?
China.
China.
Cool.
I love it. All right. So you three ladies are in China, okay? And remember, he's your voice, Emily's your voice, Aaron is your voice, okay? Let's go ahead and start the
So are
scene.
we just their voices, or are we telling the story as well?
You are their voices, so with their voices you can help tell the story.
Okay, cool.
And give them action to do as well.
And do you want to point to us when we go, or just we just?
You can just take off as you
Okay.
see fit.
Cool.
What a wonderful day here in the Great Wall of China. You're right, Grace. I love the Great Wall of China.
But you know, Hannah, I need my binoculars. Look how far that Great Wall is from here.
I think I can see a McDonald's on the other side. We'll never know unless we get the binoculars.
Let me get up and walk around and see if anybody will let me borrow theirs. Do you have some? Do you have some?
Emmy, how come you're not up actually walking around looking at everything?
Okay, I'll get up. So I stood up and I walked around and I came back with no binoculars.
Wait, you're going too fast. Let me get up and run around with you.
Okay, let's run.
Girls, me too. I want to play. How about we all get up and run around and look for things on the Great Wall together?
Okay.
Sounds good. Woo! Look at all these great artifacts I'm finding in China. You guys, look at this giant TV I found. Let me set it in front of us real quick. What channel would you guys like to watch? Well, I hear there's a show on the Great Wall of China, and it teaches you where to get binoculars.
Let's go turn it on. Someone turn it on. Not me. Nose goes.
I'll do it, okay. Oh, wait, what is it? Oh, we're watching the Friday Zone. I love the Friday Zone. Oh, the Friday Zone's my favorite show. I heard there was this great improv comedy group on there, and they were just so funny.
You guys, I'm hungry. Can we go get some food? I think I want some sushi.
I thought we were going to go to that McDonald's.
Okay, there. That was great. You know what I loved was there were times when Hannah was even mouthing the same words that were coming out of Aaron's mouth.
Good job,
That's
team.
great.
That was really good.
Thank you guys so much. I think we had a lot of fun telling stories
You
today.
guys like to
Did
tell
you guys have
stories
fun?
now? We have
Cool.
some good tips to take away. So thank you guys so much for telling us.
Yeah, and we'll be back right after this.